Sucking on my own dick. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my own dick. Sucking on my dick. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our own dicks. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our dicks. Yeah, you know I'm sucking.
Hey, and we are
Back.
back, baby.
Let's go.
Another app with Julian Zaragoza.
Part 2.
Yeah, this is
Damn.
week 2.
Drop
I
the
think
last name.
I
Fuck
thi-
it, dude.
Oh,
Mask off.
fuck! I'm so sorry.
Mask off, baby.
Oh, I said it the first time too. I said Zaragoza
Yo,
the first
put
time
the shit in
too.
the
Yeah,
fucking
but
title.
you can't.
I don't give a fuck. Let's go.
Well, until do you remember that that girl on Twitter? She was talking about like we need to create the technology to search like for keywords in podcasts. Like, one day this will come back to bite us, but for now, you know, we got some time.
If they make
Yeah.
that, all they gotta do is search like Zaragoza pussy, Zaragoza retarded, and these episodes are gonna fuck my
Yeah.
academic career in the ass.
Those are the
What-
two words that people need
What
to
if,
search.
Yeah. What if you did that to like find what episodes to ask us to delete that you were on, and then you just find a bunch of just me and Nick episodes where like, man, Julian is a fucking retarded pussy.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was gonna be, man, Julian gets so much retarded pussy.
Oh no, that's another podcast joke. I don't want to steal it.
Yeah, be careful.
you know.
Yeah,
I think I know.
That would be fun. Like I'm imagining a guy who fucks people with Down syndrome, but he only eats their pussies. Where they're like, I don't even know what to try you with.
Yeah, that seems nice. It seems like dude. It's kind of like how you have to jack off a dog. You do. It's good to jack
do?
off. Yeah, it's good to jack your dog off because like it's good for the dog. It's like they need to. This is so bad.
This is some white
what I'm
shit,
saying
dude.
is awful. It's so.
you guys not only kiss your dogs, you jack them off too.
What the fuck is wrong? You know, the dog's mouth is cleaner than
Shut
yours.
It's a fucking dog, Nick. I've seen dogs eat their own shit.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. I've seen.
And you let it fucking tongue you down.
I don't let it tongue me down, man.
This is why you fucking cave dwellers all died of like the plague.
Julian, you have a fucking antiquated view on how animals should be treated. You
Oh my
treat them like.
God.
Let me tell you something.
Animals are subservient to human. God put us on the planet to rule it. Okay.
Who the fuck?
My shit is Old
Let me tell
Testament,
you something.
bitch.
No. That translation. That fuck off. The translation is Dominion, but a more accurate translation, it's not Dominion, it's stewardship, and I will talk about this shit
You
with
are
you.
a fucking nerd, dude.
Absolutely not.
Wrong trans. Have you read the subs?
Let me tell you something. Yeah. You watch the Bible with dubs, you fucking bitch.
You fucking poser.
No, but let me tell you some shit, dude. There's a Mexican guy on my block. He got a Saint Bernard. I don't know where the fuck he got it from. I don't think it was procured legally. This motherfucker is treating this thing so badly.
That dog fucking hopped the border.
Dude,
San Bernardo.
I've only seen a few Saint Bernards in my life, but I know that they're not supposed to look like the polar bears on the melting ice caps. This Saint Bernard. This Saint Bernard is built like Luigi. It's fucking
goddamn,
long and
dude.
skinny.
Saint Bernard has a little barrel around his neck with Modelo.
Oh shit! Yeah, man, that's a Boyle High San Bernard, baby. You don't
Dude.
like it? Get the fuck out.
I just see him like beating the shit out of the Saint Bernard. Like, well, yeah, it's rough, dude. It's a rough
Look,
thing to watch.
That's their culture, you know?
Yeah,
are
don't
we?
disrespect my culture.
Yo,
Yeah.
I disrespect the culture all day. I want to lead an army of dogs.
Episode 2, fucking canceling your bitch ass, dude.
I'll disrespect the culture all day if it means leading an army of my good puppers and
Oh
doggos.
my god. Ugh. God damn.
I love that you have like one or two white girl qualities.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah. It's fucking dogs and gossiping.
Yeah.
Dogs and gossip, dude.
You are truly a fucking.
Yeah, Nick is a gossip. That's
Yeah.
true.
I'm a fucking gossip, but I'm getting better. I just gossip to people's faces now. It's what you have to do. I'm trying to. You have to.
I respect that.
You have to. You
Yeah.
have to.
I feel like just saying rude things to people's faces instead of behind their back, it's a lateral move.
Well, here's why. Because you don't want to know bad things about you.
No,
like
I mean,
because
sometimes
it
No one
fucks with
does.
your whole self perception. Yeah, no, I do. I think that like if you tell me what you think to my face, I might not like it, but it's better that I know because it'll only heighten your self awareness. And self awareness is a fucking. We're in low quantities of that right now, dude.
I'm hoarding all that shit. That's why it
I
fucking.
mean, it
sucks,
depends.
dude.
It's not like I want no criticism, but I don't want people to just say hurtful things to me for no reason.
But maybe you'll get better.
That fucking evil fucking
Yeah, but
psychopath smile, dude. Just
Yeah, I mean, I understand that from the perspective of I'm perfect and all my ideas and beliefs are perfect. I need Brendan to know. So, like,
Oh no, that's not. I don't
like,
think that.
you don't.
Oh, dude, I'm very forthright about a lot. I'll talk about a lot of my weaknesses and shortcomings
That is not true.
all the time, dude.
Yeah, Nick,
Your
you have
top
literally
5 weaknesses. Go.
You have you. I don't think you have ever admitted to be wrong about something.
All the time.
In our whole friendship.
Oh my god, all the time. I'm committed by being wrong. I mean, one of my top 5 weaknesses. I mean, it's. No, there are many.
Got his ass.
There are many. No.
Let's do the Trump thing. Can you think of a time in your life where you were wrong?
All the time. Yeah. I. If you want to talk about if
I'm
you
the
want to talk
best
about
at being wrong. Many people are saying
if
that
you
want to
talk about real shit, I mean, the kind of person that I was when I was young, and I'm working on this, but it's way better than it used to be. I used to be a very like vindictive, controlling, judgmental person. I think that like. A lot of the ways that I just like treat, if I think about like, you know, the ways that I would like feelings I would have about like, I don't, this is difficult. We might get, I don't want to get too serious on the cast.
Yeah.
We have to be careful
There could be a goofy way.
because it goes into like relationships. Like when I was 17, where I was like, wow, I was a fucked up person. Not like I did anything like physical or like psychologically, you know, fucked up to somebody, but I just like the ideas that I had about people were wrong, and I needed to just like chill the fuck out and be like, yeah, people.
Oh,
are
you're
gonna be
sweating.
people.
Nick was
You're getting nervous.
flashback to just like American History X.
Yeah, I just realized that did make me sound like.
Yeah.
No, it's tough, man. It's tough because this is a real thing that I'm still trying to work on. You know.
Hell yeah.
But like, all right, we could flip this back on you, and it's like, Brendan, what's wrong with you? You're like, I don't even want to think about that.
It's not. I constantly think about what's wrong with me. I
Well,
just don't always.
why aren't you fixing it?
I'm trying.
Brendan.
I don't need to discuss it with others and get a list of my flaws.
Brendan.
From people I just like hanging out with.
The radiator's making a noise. All right, fix it. Everybody
Am
gets
I not constantly going to the doctor?
everybody gets in the car. They say, "What's the fucking noise in this car?"
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to fucking steer it into...
No, I did
No,
this.
it's okay.
I did this.
I'm in good spirits about this. It's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I did this. This is not you. I did this.
We can disagree in a friendly way.
I have a lot of flaws, dude.
Yeah. No, you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know you do.
Absolutely, man. I talk too quickly. I'm not good on mic. I mean, Christ knows that.
Dumb, ugly.
I mean, I think you're good on mic.
No, I
After
don't.
68 episodes, I think.
But
getting there.
there's so much room for improvement, and there needs to be major improvement. I feel genuinely about myself. You know, you. Whole other story, and it's not my job.
Yeah. I guess
I'm kidding.
I think
I'm kidding about that
I think
part.
I know the conflict here is often my attitude is it could be better, but this is good.
Yes.
And you take that as Brendan thinks it's perfect, and I need to tell him.
Well, I don't think good enough is the right attitude.
And I
if you wanna
agree.
be serious.
You should always be working to improve yourself, but I usually think that doing something imperfectly is better than not doing it.
Yes, you definitely do. But I also think that you create work for yourself to feel that you are doing something, even if it's that you're working hard and not smart. And I think you do that a lot, where you
How so?
where you create where you create projects for yourself that are going to have no immediate benefit, but it's occupying your mind and your time, and you feel that you have something to show for it, even if the results are not actually that substantial.
That's just mania, baby.
Yeah,
It's totally mania. It's,
Yeah,
and
I'm mentally ill.
and
Nick.
it's okay, but when I say it, you say that it's mean.
I don't think that was mean.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. All right.
No,
Well,
you're
all
right. I like to be busy.
Yeah.
It's good for your
To
brain.
keep the darkness out. I understand.
Mhm. Yeah.
Why do you think I got that Criterion Channel
I'm like a
subscription?
shark, baby.
Yeah.
I'm always moving.
You made this episode fucking gay,
No,
Julian.
you did, dude. I was just trying to...
No, it's okay. I like this. We can. Yeah.
Now that we're being sincere, should I bring out the broadcaster voice?
Yeah. Say some
Oh,
gay
yes.
shit about yourself.
Well, I personally have struggled with bipolar 1. It has made me
Which is-
pretentious, gay, retarded.
Can we say some shit? That's
Yeah,
the-
I mean, that's what the doctors say. Is they're like, well, Julian, we've diagnosed you with bipolar 1. You're going to be pretty gay and retarded moving forward.
Well, here's my whole thing.
And
with-
every day is a struggle, dude.
Here's my whole thing with mental illness, and I think anybody who knows me will agree. I was very, very mentally ill, but I fixed
Were?
it. I fixed it on my own
By doing acid?
through gumption.
Through gumption and doing acid 200 times.
Through gumption, doing acid 200 times.
And now look at him. He does. Now he has a perfect brain.
If
A
your
lot of
brain
people-
doesn't work, it's technically not broken anymore.
Yeah, dude. I became the Ubermensch by staring at my ceiling for 50 hours.
It's like, hey, is that car broken? Well, we just don't try to start it. So
Yeah, you just like you did the equivalent of like taking your brain to like fucking to like a junkyard and having it turned into like a fucking brick.
Yeah, but now it's a really,
With
really
Molly.
good. But now it's an awesome brick. It's a really good brick. It's a brick that will probably
yeah,
contribute
now
to a
it's
building
something
one
else.
day. Yeah, it's like no, it's not a car. It was never going to be a car, but maybe something. You know,
We have moved the goalpost.
we completely moved the goal. All I'm good. There's nothing I'm better at than moving the goalpost.
Oh, that's a logical
Honestly-
fallacy, bitch. Don't make me go Shapiro on you right now, dude.
Go.
We got some fucking logic and facts
Please,
on this
dude.
bitch.
I don't even move the goalpost. I'm just like, dude, I'm not even playing soccer anymore. I dismantled it and turned it into a baseball dugout.
You're just in football pads, and
Yeah.
everyone's like, "What the fuck's
Yeah.
going on?"
yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's what you have to do. That's how you win. Do you know anything about winning?
Yeah, dude. All I do is win. Get the fuck out of here. look at how I'm living, dude.
Wait. I was gonna fucking ask you. I was gonna ask you something. Oh, no. You have bipolar 1,
Yeah.
which is like the fucking real one, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of people are already having bipolar 2, pussy ass bitches, like barely even have a dented brain.
Yeah.
And your shit is like fried like an egg, and you're more
Yeah.
put together than most people I know.
I'm put together in public, but I'm definitely like again, it really comes out like through like eating and shit. It's like let me make like a carbonara pasta for 5 people and eat that shit like in one day.
I see.
And then like read Epstein shit instead of like doing my like a midterm essay in like the most important class I'm taking this semester. And fuck it, we'll see where it goes, baby.
I mean, look, man.
I love your mania stories. Like when we were mini golfing, you told me the story about like meeting up with a girl in public and just the visual I had. I forgot the way that you were describing it. but
Was it the one where I went to go get drinks with that girl?
It was like I think it was a girl you were dating, and you were either ending it or trying to win her back. I forget.
Oh, no,
but the way that you described it, I just visualized you like sweating in a suit, just like you showed up with a bunch of papers to explain yourself.
Oh my god.
I was that might be a combination of like 2 stories, which is one breaking up with her and then like messaging her back like a couple years later, like, hey, my brain isn't retarded anymore. I figured it out. You want to get back together? And she's like, I'm good, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're always good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody ever
That's
gives.
the thing about like guys like you and me is like when women are with us, they're like, this is okay,
Yeah.
and then the moment that they're out, they're like, oh well, I wasted years.
Yeah. Well, nobody ever wants to hear that you change. It's like, dude, you're already not attractive to them.
Yeah.
They already saw the worst side of you.
Yeah.
So even
That's
if you
true.
change,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get that taste out of their mouth.
Which is fine. Like that
I
was
think that's true until you find like the woman you're supposed to be with. But like every other woman I've been with, it's like the moment they see like my heart, it's done.
Yeah.
The moment that I'm like
Yeah.
vulnerable, they're just like, and my pussy is cemented shut forever.
yeah. See, my shit was the opposite. It was like refusing to just like talk about any. So I would just like not like talk to her for like days at a time
Mm-hmm.
and just like isolate.
You're
Again,
just fucking like
being
Don
manic.
Draper.
Yeah, just like losing my mind like in my room at my parents' house, and then 4 days later being like, "Hey, how's it?" Just like wide eyed, like I'm normal. How's it going? How
okay,
are you?
but it's because you. It's because
Hello.
you. It's because you like disappeared into a mania, right? I'll not talk to women for like 3 days at a time because I'm like, I'm gonna make her miss me.
That is fucking psychotic.
Well,
dude.
no, but the real place it comes from is.
But I gotta say that here's the thing. If you're in a good relationship, you should not do that. But if you're
Of course.
trying to salvage something that's doomed, you'll get some extra miles out of that.
You will. You get just topping the oil off. Just like I know. That the
Oh shit.
It's like Chappelle at the end of the Belly Room special, where he's like, every hoe has so many fucks in her. Sometimes you gotta do some wild shit to reset her and get 100 more on the clock.
No, but what that comes from is just course correction because I used to be the person. I would say I used to get overly attached in relationships, like from the jump, where it's just like, oh my, I want to put all my attention into this person, and you can't expect them to be that. So now I just try to be very conscious of that, where I'm just like, my impulse might be like to hit her up, but it's like chill, dude. She's living her own life.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, that was when I hit that girl up and she like one of the things I was proud of myself was just like, oh, where this like 3 years ago, I would have just like lost my mind and just sort of like turned like really self-destructive, you know. So I started like eating like shit immediately, and then just, like gotten drunk, try to go out and like get somebody to beat the shit out of me by like talking shit to them or something.
You are the worst at drinking.
Dude, just suicide by Cholo. Just like,
Straight up, because there was like a lot of shit that I was like going through at the time. I like got like a gun pulled on me while I was delivering pizzas, and just kind of like really fucked with like my sense, because it was like
how much did he get from you?
my phone, dude. My
It's just
fucking
like a fatter guy. Give me the pizza.
No, it was these like 4 dudes standing outside like an apartment building, just like posted up like at the gate, and I walk in and I left my window down. So they break in and like they take my phone, and I'm like walking back out, seeing them like close my car door. I'm like, hey, like looking, like they took my phone. I was like, you motherfuckers take my phone, and the dude like lifts up his shirt, has a fucking gun. He's like, man, fuck you, fat ass.
Fuck.
But here's the worst part: my car was very recognizable because it had like a fucking dent on the side, and these motherfuckers would be posted up there like every day. And every time I'd work a shift, I would drive by there, and they would fucking point at my car and like laugh at me, dude.
Fuck, dude.
That shit like fucking ruined my brain.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's but it's
Well,
it's
did you consider getting your own gun to even the odds?
I mean, now that I'm a mature adult, that's what I would have done.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I would have fucking owned their
Mexican
asses with a legal gun.
standoff.
Literal
literally
Mexican standoff.
literal
yeah.
Mexican standoff.
No, yeah, dude. So
That's
It is
wh-
so- dude, it's
that's
such
why
a-
they named it that, is because you know, in Hollywood in the 50s, when they were making the westerns, they would look out the window and they would see Mexican guys doing that. And be like, huh, that's very cinematic what they're doing.
It's such a flex to threaten a Mexican child with a gun, a weapon that will end his life, and then like call him a pussy every time you see him again. Just laugh at him.
but they were also like around my age. They were also like late
fuck.
teens, early 20s.
Okay,
yeah.
so just like it was just low emotional intelligence across the board.
yeah. Dude,
How did they
so-
get the gun? I'm imagining it's like when you're trying to get cigarettes when you're 17.
How'd they get
you
the
just
gun?
wait outside the gun store. Hey, mister,
Yeah.
I forgot my ID.
They got the gun by being gang members.
yeah, dude. Yeah, I know.
Gangs will procure
The previous owner
guns
of
for
that
them.
gun is dead.
yeah, or in jail.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People-
We got to start a gang.
Oh, buddy. We
Sorry,
should.
I mean militia.
Yeah. That's their word.
Yeah. Gang? Oh no, none of that. Militia? Hey, we're just defending our rights. It's in the
This
Constitution.
is your woke tweet, dude. This is the woke tweet that's gonna like pop your career off.
Mhm.
Y'all.
Why? When white people start a gang, it's called a militia.
Yeah.
And when brown and queer people
When
start
POC
gangs,
when POC folks get together, you
Yeah.
guys spell
Yeah.
folks with an X.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of POC folks together communing. Oh, what are the Latin Kings? And honestly, it was beautiful. It was stunning.
yeah.
Yeah, just like me in like a fucking prison, you know, just like seeing like some Mexican mafia guy stab somebody. It's like, y'all, it is beautiful to just be around your people. Just the vibrant culture. It really makes me feel seen.
Today, I saw a 12-year-old get gunned down on a corner where he was being forced to sell crack, and my heart grew 300%.
Yeah.
Just observing.
Brendan, it's 2019. We don't sell crack anymore. We sell meth.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Come on, dude.
It's a lot easier
Yeah,
to
broken
produce.
windows, baby.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dude, people on my street love getting shot in the fucking head. Like, they love getting just
It's
like
their fucking. It's their favorite thing.
it keeps happening.
It was so funny when I found out you moved to where you moved in, because I have a friend who I actually met like at that pizza delivery job that I got robbed at, where he was like, yeah, like I was dropping off my boy off the other day, like, you know, off of like Soto and Wabash. And yeah, dude, these guys came out. These crazy, you know, these campsters came out, and they were just like, "Hey, like, where you from?" We're like, "We don't bang." They just started shooting at the car anyway. We just had to drive away.
Damn, near where I live,
Yeah, like down the street. Yeah,
it happens. It usually happens like late at night.
yeah. And Nick is like, "No,
I like saying we don't bang. Like when you're at a party and someone's like, "Hey man, you want some coke?" You're like, "Oh no, thank you."
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's-
that's not for me. I don't do that.
If somebody asks you where you from, you don't say I'm from here. You say I don't bang. There's a difference between where you from and where you stay at.
Uh-huh.
Where you stay is where you live. Where you from is what are your affiliations.
I'll remember this if
Yeah.
I ever become Mexican.
Exactly. That is
and
why.
need this.
That is why a lot of these fucking rich fucking like woke private school kids never had to learn the difference between where you're from and where you stay at, and their opinion means fucking nothing to me.
Dude, this is why Boyle Heights is so weird, because the gentrification is fucking real. Because like on my block, like dudes keep getting just fucking domed. Like I get twice I've come home and it's just like, oh, there's a body, and just like the rag over the face is soaked red, and the cops are around it and everything. But then also like a block down, they're building these new like huge apartment buildings that have like the electronic gate and everything.
Yeah.
If you go down to like Soto in Michigan, motherfucker, they put in a roundabout. Nothing says gentrification like a motherfucking roundabout, dude.
Well, you got to build those big fancy like apartments so that you can set up like a turret on the
yeah. This is all strategy
on the balcony.
Yeah, Boyle Heights is gonna look like the fucking West Bank.
No, Boyle Heights is gonna look like a castle defense game. Where,
Like Clash
Just
of Clans.
cholos keep coming up over the hill. It's like a flash game where you click the mouse over them and pick them up and drop them so they squish.
But yeah, dude, it's fucking like my neighborhood is really weird in that. I mean, I guess you know it's not that much different from fucking Baltimore, man. It's block to block.
Yeah.
Know the block you're on.
Yeah. No, I mean same thing. Like because we
Or like my place in Philly where it's like in West Philly, it's like, all right, this is okay. And then you go 2 blocks over and you're like, oh, this is where the government bombed civilians.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
dude.
You live like by the Move?
I lived
compound?
right by Move.
Holy shit!
Dude,
I remember I didn't know where it was, but I biked by it by accident. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm pretty sure I know what that is.
dude, it was so funny. I want to say it was Southeast DC. It was a shitty part of DC. But so if you go from Silver Spring into DC, there's like this bridge that you go under, and Silver Spring is like this really rich, like nice, like kind of utopic looking, like all the. It's just a really nice like city, and you literally go under the bridge, and it's like in Roger Rabbit when they leave Toontown, where like the minute you go under the bridge, it's just like there's no lights, everything's covered in shit, it's dark, and it's like there's somebody just drew a line like right between the two fucking the city and the district.
It's fucked up, man.
It's some wild shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Do you remember that book Maniac McGee as a kid?
Yeah, all I remember is that he ran.
He runs, but like in the book, they talk the whole book about like the line between like the black side and the white side of town. And then in the movie version of it, they made it a magical physical line that disappears through magic and everyone like integrates.
Oh, I don't remember
They
that
just,
shit.
like, changed the whole ending of the book to make
What?
it fucking Disney.
Wait, did they make it? Did it inhabit like a Cat in the Hat, like heightened reality?
Yes.
That you can't do that with actual racism. You cannot do that.
Racism and magical realism.
You can't.
Unless you're fucking unless you're Gobbo, dude, that shit does not work.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless you're Marquez, you can't do that shit.
Oh, you just. Are you
Yeah, the only
dropping
time I want
Gabriel Garcia Marquez
Yeah.
on the
Not flexing that
podcast.
literature
Yeah,
degree,
dude.
what's up?
The General and His Maze
or
100 Years
Song of the
Solitude?
South. Song of the South, you could do that too.
That's right. That Song of the South is also slave magical realism.
You gotta
Speaking
go
of which,
like
I have
either
it.
super
I have it
woke
on my
or super
hard drive. Should
problematic.
we stream it when we're done with the episode? Just see how long it takes for us to get swatted by the mouse.
We will for sure get hit if we stream Song of the South.
We are too close. Oh shit! I was about to
We might actually
I
go.
almost doxed you.
We might actually go to jail for that shit.
That would be so sick.
Disney jail just becomes like a real jail.
Is there a jail at Disney, like a football stadium?
They call it Disney jail, but I think it's. I mean, I've like talked to people who work there, and they're like, it's not really a jail. They're just kind of like it's like a holding cell kind of area. That's still fucking terrifying, dude. Like the amusement park has a gulag.
Somebody
are the
went
guards
there.
are the guards still in character? Like how the janitors and stuff are whistling and doing magic tricks.
Who did somebody? Did Kim Gordon go there? Some like alt musician from like the '80s talked about going to Disney jail for smoking weed in the park.
I know like Banksy did, right?
Wait, at the park?
Yeah, when he did that thing in
I
Into
thought
the gift shop.
Banksy got in and out.
Somebody, or maybe the guy that was recording him.
Have you ever seen? There's a really interesting movie. They didn't get caught. Have you ever seen Escape from Tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard about it. Yeah,
It's
It
sick,
kind of
dude.
falls apart at the end, but I really like it.
Yeah, it's like when you have to give the movie. The movie's kind of handicapped. You know, it's playing with a handicap because it's like, okay, you did shoot this at mostly at Disney. Some were they got on sound stages, but he made this movie all about how Disney's fucking evil and like literally like this Illuminati
They shot it on like handy cams so that they could film in the park without people
shit.
like they'd just be like, oh, it's people on vacation.
Yeah.
And it basically turns into a Eraserhead by the end where it's just
It's awesome, dude.
It's
yeah, the
menacing.
the feline flu where
it was
everybody's
streaming on Netflix for a while.
yeah.
The cover art for it is just like Mickey's paw with claws.
No, it's not that. It's the glove and it's covered in blood. yeah. It's the glove reaching for something as blood drips down between the fingers.
Goddamn, I'm more afraid of the mouse hearing this shit than like. potential employers hearing this in 5 years.
We should stream in the park. We should just go set up a table, some mics, fucking just
Stream on Splash Mountain.
yeah.
We gotta be
and we got our guest, Goofy.
We have to be respectful of Disneyland because some
Yeah,
of our friends work there.
We post up exactly at yeah, it's just Splash Mountain. We're like, hey, what movie are these characters from?
Yeah. I remember. I feel like there was somebody else who was hanging out with these guys. What was his
Yeah.
name?
What was his name?
Can I tell
You know how some people dress up like characters to go to the park?
Oh shit!
It's so weird, dude. Yeah.
We gotta just dress
Uncle
up
Remus.
as Uncle Remus.
So can I ask you guys this about Splash Mountain?
Mm-hmm.
I thought when I was younger, I thought Splash Mountain was like an ironic ride. Do you know what I mean? Because the whole thing with Splash Mountain is like 4 times you go up, 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 and then it's just a little bit up, 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 and then it's like a small drop. And then the last one is like you go up and then it's a crazy drop. And in my head, I was like, so the ride is like a bit? It's like doing a bit where it's like, because the whole thing
Rule
is,
of threes, baby.
yeah, I guess. It's just a weird idea for a ride.
I don't know.
I haven't been on it since I was a child.
It's literally,
I've been there twice my entire life.
I don't fuck with Disney. Disney
Yeah.
freaks me out.
Same, yeah.
But yeah.
I like Universal Studios, dude. Fuck
That
it.
is, you are fucking Mexican. Dude. So you can
They had that buy a day, get a year free. Ooh, you want to talk some real spick shit? My dad finessed it.
talk some real spick shit, dude.
Hey, homie, you go on the Batman versus Superman roller coaster.
Yo, dude, they love BBS, and I love Mexicans for the way they love Batman and Superman.
Is this true?
Yes, dude. Yes, because Zack Snyder's Superman really speaks to fucking religious Mexican people. There's a straight up scene in the movie where Superman saves a bus full of Mexican on Dia de los Muertos, or there's a
Yeah.
fire or something. But
God
they're
damn.
all painted up in their like sugar skull makeup.
You know
When
who
you
should
told me
direct
this-
the next Superman movie? Mel Gibson.
be
Hell
great
yes,
at it.
dude. Apocalypto fucking Superman. Fuck yes.
How'd you feel about
Yeah,
Apocalypto?
they should make an
I actually haven't seen it
Apocalypto
yet.
style Krypton movie about the fall.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I heard like the woke take where it's like, this is bad because Mel is saying that like these are savages, but I've also heard like that it's a really good movie.
It's fucking sick.
It's a
dude.
really-
it's sick,
Yeah.
man. It's cinema.
It's like, okay, first of all, obviously Mel Gibson thinks they're savages.
Yeah.
But
if the
they
shit
should
slap-
but they should release a Blu-ray. You know?
Absolutely. If it slaps, it slaps.
It is
It
funny
slaps,
that like
slapper, whether or not it's a slapper, is a fucking transcendent quality, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, you understand cinema in the most beautiful
Come on,
way.
baby.
Mhm.
He's not, dude. It's like,
yeah, you're my most learned problematic friend. Like I'm
That's all I wanted
problematic
to
because
be.
I'm a fucking idiot because I don't think or read.
Julie and I were talking about like the decline of film criticism, where now film criticism is literally just like a checklist of does it have good politics, and if it does, the movie is good, and it doesn't take the nuance of art into account at
Yeah.
all.
No, not at all.
That's
Same with
why-
like anything. Like remember when Pitchfork changed their top albums of the century list because they looked back at it and realized it wasn't diverse? Like
That's
5 years
retarded.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or like giving two of Kanye's best albums like 7s because he wore like a MAGA hat.
chill,
Yeah.
dude, chill.
Kitsy Ghost.
Kitsy Ghost
so
is good.
Fucking yeah. Maybe I was like going overboard with.
Yay
with
is
the other one.
trash, bro.
I wouldn't say it's trash. I like it, but it's
trash.
not one of his best. But Kitsy Ghost is fucking amazing, and you're gonna give that shit a 7.8 because he wore a fucking MAGA hat.
No. They gave it a 6.8.
Kitsy Ghost.
Yeah, it was sub 7.
That is fucking insane. That is at least an 8.5.
It's a good album. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Dude, fuck Pitchfork, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Go off.
Now,
Yeah, and you know, fuck, I had a riff.
what I was gonna tell you guys.
Oh, the riff was Mark David Chapman was just woke.
Dude, he absolutely.
he shot John Lennon for doing cultural appropriation.
Yeah, yeah.
And for fucking beating women.
Yeah.
Mark David Chapman's just like, believe women.
He just saw the back of that album where he saw the song title "Woman is the N-word of the world," and he was like,
How about a trigger warning, bitch?
"That would be so sick to say trigger warning before killing somebody."
Dude, hell yeah! I would be for cancel culture if it came out the fucking barrel of a gun, dude. That is hard.
Holy
That is
shit.
fucking hard,
Holy
dude.
shit,
Yeah.
Julian.
Do you remember when that guy tried to like kill congressmen because he was a Democrat, and everyone's like, I don't even know how to report on this one. Like,
Wait, was it the Bernie guy that shot up that like
The
baseball
game? Yeah.
Oh, that was
Oh
so
yeah,
sick.
yeah. And that didn't get That didn't stay in the fucking news the way the other ones did, man. And I don't know what I'm trying to say by that, but it's just like, okay, it clearly didn't fit the
See,
agenda.
I wanted it to stay in the news because I thought it was cool. Because I was like, that guy rules. More people should know about him. Hell yeah.
So he
Yeah.
was like a Chris Dorner type to
Yeah,
you.
Chris.
Yeah. Okay. I unironically fucking stand Chris
I
Dorner.
stand Chris Dorner.
I
too.
stand Chris
Dorner is
Dorner.
a fucking
Yeah.
beast.
Look,
Yeah.
that's
Fuck
my
Blue Lives.
that's my leftist take of this episode.
All right.
I try to get one out.
Chill. I have a fucking...
Yeah, I got a cousin who's a cop too. Fuck Blue Lives, except for my boy. You know who you are.
God damn it. I have like a large swath of my family is like blue collar, like fucking like
Yeah.
first responder EMT shit. It's fine. They listen to this. It's fine. They know that. This will just be a conversation to have at fucking Christmas dinner.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good, dude. Because they probably don't like Mexicans, so it's fine. You
I was gonna
guys.
say
Chris Dorner basically got Epsteined.
he really did, dude. Chris Dorner, Epstein, same
They're like,
shit.
yeah, we're gonna arrest him, and then they just burn down the building.
We're gonna handcuff him with these firebombs.
Yeah, but here's the fucking thing about that is like that's not even like a conspiracy. Cops just fucking go off if you let them.
Yeah.
Dude, those
You remember when they just fucking lit up like a similar looking van with just Chinese ladies in it?
it was two Mexican ladies. Dude.
Oh, it was?
Yo,
Yeah.
did they die?
No.
Oh, okay.
By the way, that's how shitty cops are at their fucking jobs. They can't even kill people, right? They just lit up this fucking truck of like with Mexican ladies delivering like newspapers. Yeah.
Holy shit, man!
Yes.
Imagine being those.
Is that who delivers papers now?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it's not
imagining
kids.
like 7-year-old boys like they took our jobs. Little newsies,
So okay, like missing
little
like a front
urchins.
tooth.
Yeah, dude.
We need to build a wall. They took I don't know how
Extra, build a wall.
Yeah, dude. The abuelas versus the newsies. Think about that shit. Beating with la chancla, just like fucking.
No, we're not gonna do chocolate
Yeah, we're
jokes.
doing la chancla
No,
jokes.
that is fucking hack
You
bullshit.
hate when I bring up la
What,
chancla.
what is La Chancla?
It's
See, he doesn't know.
it's a sandal. It's like it's like this really like tired like hack like Mexican joke about like you know your mom's when you were in trouble you heard like la chancla, you heard the sandal, you're gonna get it. It's like it's
Yeah,
fucking
dude. It's some real
well-tread
shit.
hack shit.
It's some real shit.
It's
All
a real shit, but it's real running to the ground too.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
It's
fuck
really
a,
running.
Fuck the chancla. Let's talk about like the fucking extension cord. Yeah, let's talk about the fucking broomstick.
We know the broomstick is
Yeah.
across cultures. The extension cord is a very Mexican solution to
Yeah.
being your child.
you don't got trees, you can't like get a switch, so you got to get the extension cord.
Yeah,
dude.
fuck. You ever have to pick your own switch?
Nah,
Anybody?
We didn't have trees.
I know you don't have it like that. Yeah, you can't like you can't just like peel a fucking. Like, you can't go get a palm from a palm tree. Like
Yeah.
peel one of the fucking.
Yeah, you just have to come back with a coconut that your dad fucking crushes in your skull.
You ever get your ass beat with like avocado pits? we don't got
They're just
branches.
pelting you. Like, no, but yeah. What are the hack Mexican things? It's la
Your dad
chancla.
fucking puts a bay leaf in your mouth and fucking.
He gives me like a fucking Chelsea smile with a baby.
Your father giving you a Chelsea smile for misbehaving is the most Mexican thing I've ever heard.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you saying? Like
It's La Chancla and La Llorona are like
La
the
Lloro-
two that I fucking
La
love
Chancla.
running into the ground.
La Llorona, anything with like Mexican breads, like any kind of like art with like Mexican pastries, like conchas and shit. It's like
Oh,
all like woke. Like I didn't discover my culture until my third year at Berkeley, kind of shit.
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah.
bitch, I grew up in this. Get the fuck out of here. Suck my dick.
Can I ask about something? This might be something where I'm gonna say it, and you guys are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But I used to work in a kitchen, and the Mexicans would always do this joke where they'd say like Sancho. Do you know what that means?
That's like Sancho's like a guy who's like cucking you.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
a guy who's fucking your wife.
Yeah.
I forget like how they would say it, but like it was like a big joke, like constantly done.
Maybe it'd be like, my girl like was mad at me and now she's not. It's like, oh, I guess El Sancho must have paid her a visit.
Okay, yeah, now I'm
Yeah.
remembering because the way that they describe it, it was like a Santa, like Easter Bunny type figure.
The guy who magically delivers delivers good dick to your wife.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, he's like a spirit. Like he's on par with El Chupacabra.
remember to leave your.
Just a cryptid who fucking deep dicks your sweetie.
It's like, yo, you leave stockings out for Santa. You leave your pink sock out for Sancho.
Hey. No, yeah, dude, Sancho. Damn, I haven't thought about that shit for a while, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thank God I didn't dream that.
No, it's real shit.
It also could have been something because like all the Mexican guys hated me because at that kitchen. No, it's nothing.
No,
Crazy.
go on, go on.
So at that restaurant, I was a server, and there was this thing where like the servers were supposed to make all the kitchen staff like cappuccinos at the beginning of every shift.
Okay.
But I just never learned how to use the cappuccino machine. And this was back like unmedicated Brendan, where I would just like make wildly irrational, like anxious decisions. So I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna not make anyone a cappuccino ever and just see how it goes.
Yeah.
And it was like a big deal. Like, they took it as like a grave
yeah.
sign of disrespect that I wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So they would just like fuck my orders up on purpose. Like,
Yeah, dude.
which like hurt everyone because we pulled tips. So like I was just
Dude, we
I learned how to use that cappuccino.
yeah, but I
machine,
mean
dude.
that's how I used to handle things. It's like at any point I could be like, "Hey guys, I know that you don't like me because I don't make you the cappuccinos. I didn't know how to work it. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna learn. And I was just like, well, I guess everyone just hates me forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at where you are now, man.
Yeah,
It's growth.
Mhm.
You used to be hated by Mexicans. Now you only hang out with Mexicans.
It's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, dude. By the way, are these like PA Mexicans?
Yeah.
Fuck them, dude.
These are
LA
Philly-
Mexicans are number one.
These
All
are-
right, hold up. Dude,
These are Philly Mexicans.
yeah, fuck Philly
Also,
Mexicans.
were they Mexicans or were they from Honduras, dude? Because they were probably Honduran.
One of them was Mexican. The others, who knows?
there's really no way to know. Yeah, because
Yeah.
most of the guys I knew, we had a lot of Honduran guys in the kitchen in the restaurant that I worked in.
Well, like the what is it? The Mid Atlantic has a lot of like people from Central America.
Yeah. And the
yeah.
one,
Lancaster, my hometown, is like half Puerto Rican. The city.
Hey,
Mhm.
shout out Puerto Rico. Shout out Big Pun.
Mhm.
The only Puerto Rican I can think of at the top of my head.
Yeah.
fuck. But yeah, no, there was a guy. There was. I wish I knew his fucking name at one point, but he had this scar across his
Jose,
face.
Luis, Juan.
No. It was fucking more distinct than that. It was a weird one. It wasn't one of the ones. But he had this like scar across his face, and he would not talk about that shit. Like he was always joking, but if you ever like talked about his scar, he would just like look. He looked like maybe you knew somebody who's gonna get him in trouble.
Oh shit.
And it's like apparently he was in like a fucking like machete fight like before like shortly before he came to America
That's
and took a
sick.
machete across the
Oh
face.
shit! He caught like a fucking death squad machete to the face, and
Yeah.
you're just like, "Hey, what happened to your face?"
Yeah. That's what. Yeah.
God damn.
But he would always come in. He would always hit me with the "Te carice, buddy," and I was like, "What the fuck is te carice?" I was like, he was telling me to take it easy.
Yeah.
It took me years,
Take it easy, buddy.
literally a year and a half to figure out what that meant.
I like acting paranoid about your scar as if like it's the old west, where like
It's a
you'll just
recognizable
be like, I
trait.
met a man with a scar from San Antone, and everyone's like,
They immediately produced the handbill for your bounty.
we got to get back to like. That's how I wish that getting canceled worked. I wish that they put out a bounty on you, and fucking Seth Simons is just he's cleaning his guns.
Brendan Crick, slur sayer, and it's just
Dude, imagine-
wanted dead or alive.
Fuck off. Imagine Seth
Yeah.
Simons.
My bounty is like 10,000 retweets.
Imagine
it's the beginning of it's the beginning of Hateful Eight. Samuel L. Jackson just has you and me dead in the snow.
Yeah. Imagine Seth Simons trying to lift a gun.
Oh god, it would
Absolutely
shatter
not.
his fucking entire arm.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he has the exact same body as me. Let's be
no,
fair.
no, he doesn't.
Isn't he a short? He's not a short king.
No, he's a
but
he's
he is a
little
si-
motherfucker.
I don't think he has any bulk on him.
Yeah.
We should probably be careful with this.
Yeah, this
is a
isn't really our
video.
thing to talk about,
this is
yeah.
this is maybe a little spicy. Because
Oh,
let me
shit.
tell you, now that we're putting these on YouTube, he has a lot that he could.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Damn. No, he'll be Me Too by
We're
then.
not in his radar at all.
Yeah. He by the time
Right.
anybody can like do anything with this, he will have been Me Too'd.
you know what's fucking I can't. I shouldn't be on the air.
Oh,
We shouldn't be on the air right now. We
I,
shouldn't be on the air.
Messy boys, let's go.
Julian, tell
I
me
will
about being
definitely-
bipolar.
yeah.
Oh shit.
I can't be divulging the information I may or may not have heard.
Messy boys. It's sick, dude.
We gotta change the topic right now. Like we can't.
Okay.
There's no bit.
Bipolar disorder. It's sick because for
Uh-huh.
a while it made me want to kill myself. Now it doesn't because I have a support system and now it just makes you want to eat really bad,
Mhm.
or listen to this podcast while doing like chest exercises at 3 a.m. at Planet Fitness.
That's pretty
Yeah.
sick.
The 3 a.m. Planet Fitness is the
Oh,
move, dude.
that is
Yeah.
where I feel that's my most Schrader-esque powerful moment.
Yeah, dude.
When I'm just
I put up numbers to this podcast, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
that
watching-
is my only complaint about the Joker movie is we never saw him get yoked.
Oh, that would have been so
Yeah, dude.
fucking sick,
Mhm.
dude.
Joker just
That's got to be
fucking-
the sequel.
Strong Joker. Oh
just like-
shit!
You know this. Okay, so this the first one was Taxi Driver. The next one's got to be Raging Bull.
You know what? That's actually not because everyone's like, "Oh, Batman would kick this Joker's ass." It's like he goes to prison or fucking insane. I guess you can't lift weights in a insane asylum, though, huh?
You could do like body
I'll
exercises.
find out. Eventually, I will find out.
Yeah.
He's just like
Have
fucking,
you ever had that thought where I'm just like, man, it'd be kind of sick if I got committed. I wouldn't have to go to work.
Nah,
I'd have
dude.
time to work on.
That's just you, dog.
I don't think being committed is that much fun.
I can't yes and this, dude.
No.
I know a lot of friends who've been committed.
Not a lark.
They don't like it too much. Although here's the thing, they didn't have a good time. I think that I could probably do it because it's fucking. How much different is it from hospital jail?
It's exactly the same.
It's
Well,
hospital jail with less
you would,
shots.
I don't think that you would like therapy. I think you'd lash out.
Oh no! I've been to therapy.
But how long ago? Like in high school?
Yeah, I think I was smarter than the therapist. You know, I was playing mind games.
Shut the fuck
You
up,
know,
dude.
Absolutely.
like the Kingpin.
Like the kingpin, yeah. You know, I got in there. This guy
God.
thought that he was smarter than me, and I was like, "I'll let me break you mentally."
Okay.
I
Nick,
talked to. I kept doing this.
I know you hate this, but that is like I'm not saying that you have borderline, but that is what borderline people do in
Go
therapy.
off. I mean, I might use borderline for good, dude.
You're
No, it was-
weaponizing it against
It was
women.
really funny because like, yeah, I'm a vigilante. The same way that Batman uses his fear to strike fear into the hearts of criminals.
You're like Omar. You're the drug dealer who robs other drug dealers.
Yeah,
You're
you
just
use
like,
their borderline
well,
to
I'm
gaslight
just,
women.
I'm just gonna date women who break down and terrorize fragile men, and I'm
Yeah.
just gonna I'm gonna flip the table.
I'm the Dexter of crazy bitches because I'm a little bit of a crazy bitch myself.
Your like ultimate goal is gonna be like making yourself look like a passable woman and like getting Pete Davidson.
He's gonna
That's-
fucking Bugs Bunny, Pete Davidson,
He's the fucking borderline final boss, dude.
Nick dressed up like a bat, like a not convincing woman,
Yeah.
like cartoonishly a woman, and he's just bent over with like his like dick and balls hanging between his ass.
But no, man, the therapist was fun. Actually, the therapist. No, I got pulled out of therapy because my dad thought that the therapist was giving me all the power. Those were his words. I
Yeah.
think we might actually started to make work. I also don't remember how honest I was being with him, but I was fucking 17. Also, here's the thing. I do self-therapy all the time. You want to do that? Take a bunch of acid and really, really confront all the shit that's inside of you.
It's not therapy.
I mean,
It's
not the
absolutely,
same.
it's absolutely a type of therapy.
I can't hate because I do that without the acid. Like most of my like insights and growth have come from just like self-reflecting.
Yeah, dude. Because
Yeah.
here's the thing about therapy is like, yeah, therapy is good. It's also a little bit of a racket, and like, it's only as good as you are. And if you can do the work on your own,
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm not going to go pay to have somebody parrot it back to
I mean,
me.
you can do a lot of work on your own, but I do definitely think that and a lot of therapists are bad.
No,
So,
you. Yeah.
But I think that, like, with a good therapist, they will ask you questions and frame it in such a way that you wind up in different places than you would have on your own.
Or
You just
Or just
take
do
acid,
acid, dude.
or
Or-
just do acid
or-
until electronic clocks constantly dance.
yeah, or eat 6 grams of mushrooms and shut all the lights off and see where that takes you.
Because I don't like do psychedelics because of like it's bad for your brain.
Yeah,
if
you
you're
wouldn't do
bipolar.
it. You wouldn't.
But the closest I came to it was over the summer. I would just like brew a bunch of cold brew and then just like drink way too much and just like lie on my bed.
Yeah.
And it's like, let's get this fucking heart rate going, baby. Let's see how long I can last. And, just like 2 hours, just like thinking about, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that really
I
is what
think
it
that
is.
I definitely think I'm the kind of person who like weed unlocks psychosis because I remember thinking in high school, I'm like, how does everyone just like hang out and talk to each other when they're high? How do you not detach from reality and enter another universe?
Straight up, dude. That's why I can't fuck with edibles. I had an edible when I was like, one of the last times I had one, I was maybe like 18 at City Walk, Universal City Walk. I ate it, and I was like, I just felt like everybody was like looking at me, And I thought I was like having this conversation in my head where I was like, everybody's looking at me, everybody knows I'm doing drugs, everyone of these fucking tourists.
And
think
then
I'm a piece of
eventually
shit.
they are actually.
And then one of my friends was like, "Hey, are you okay? You're like crying, dude." Like, yeah. And it's like I couldn't see the tears welling up
Yeah.
in my eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, the worst part about the
That's
paranoid
rough when you're just crying in front of all your boys.
the worst part about the
Kind of
paranoid
a
thought
Aldrin.
of everyone is looking at me is like 80% of the time they actually are.
Yeah,
like,
because
you're
your
fucking
pupils
right.
are enormous.
Yeah.
You're fucking.
But so I have that reaction to weed too. We've talked about this before. But doing mushrooms gets me like way more in touch with reality. Like I see things for what they truly are. Like and I know that sounds fucking gay, but it's like
It does.
It does. But in a very profound way, I'm just like, oh yeah, all the layers are like peeled back.
Should I do mushrooms when I see Dead and Company in December?
Brendan.
The second night.
No, this is what
Brendan,
you do. You
don't
should
do mushrooms in a large crowd full of people where like there's a number like you're there, you'd have to drive to leave. The first time you do mushrooms, if you're worried about it, do it in a controlled environment. You don't want to be in a place where there's a lot of variables that could freak you out.
Or fuck
But
it, handful of psych meds, handful
What
of
if
mushrooms. Go to
what
the
if
concert.
listening to the music I love more than anything in that state puts me into a state of pure bliss I could never achieve otherwise?
You will be able to achieve it again, but first see how mushrooms feel like in a controlled environment. Brendan, it's almost like you like want to set yourself. I feel like you're setting yourself up to have a bad experience. So you can be like, well, I knew it was going to be awful. That's the worst first way to take mushrooms, man. That's not good.
But yeah, I watch these Grateful Dead documentaries, and I see how everyone's just like drinking like a cup of acid, like in the 70s, and just having a great time.
Are you going to the concert with anybody?
No, it's just me.
Do not take psychedelics.
I'm going to see Dead and Company alone two nights in a row.
Yeah, what could be better? The first time you're taking mushrooms, the complete, mind-altering drug unlocks your perception of reality. What could be better than a sea of strangers who you don't know and don't know whether or not they want to hurt you?
And then add having to drive home at the end of that.
Yeah, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're high. For
I guess it could turn out like the time I went to a Fish show and a guy got arrested because he I think he did ketamine, his buddy said. It was probably a big mix of things. But so they're in front of us. We see them like chatting. They look pretty normal. And then at some point, the dude just like turns, looks at my friend. Or no, not my friend. He looks at someone else. And just with one fist starts punching.
Yeah.
He just starts punching for like 10 seconds. And then he just collapses on the ground.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And then the guy's buddy's just like, all right, everybody chill. Like don't get scared.
Yeah.
And then like every 10 seconds, the guy would like jump back up and start punching with just the one arm, somewhat different, and then fall down again to the point where his buddy is just like sitting on him, punching him in the head, trying to get him to pass out so that they don't get busted. And then eventually like 20 cops came, like a big circle in the...
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, 20 cops came, and they're picking him up, and he has like PCP strength or something. And as they're dragging him away, his buddy just left him.
Yeah.
But as they're
Damn
dragging him
fake
away,
friends.
the guy looks in my eyes and yells, "Call the cops!"
Yeah, Brendan, that's not how you should do mushrooms for the first time.
Yeah, this
You
was
idiot.
one of my first times
so
being
stupid.
high in public too. So I was just like, this was a mistake. Also, at the time, like now I kind of like them, but at the time I hated fish. So I'm just like, this sucks. This is a horrible day.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they call that they call that excited delirium. That's what they call in when somebody there's this incredible video of a guy getting carried out of his mom's house because he's too high on mushrooms.
Uh-huh. Oh, you love just videos of people on drugs in public.
Because I'm just like stronger than that guy.
I've never swatted down all the merchandise at Dollar Tree.
Yeah, never, dude, never. It's nice to know, be like, okay, yeah, I do have a strong brain because I whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You watching those videos are like the opposite of me watching like Pizza Man Fights Back videos. Yeah. Where it's like, oh, there's one video of like a guy like delivering a pizza to the projects and he pulls a gun on some guys trying to fuck with him.
Like the
Yeah.
Joker.
yeah. Dude, well, I was like, salute to that fucking king.
It's also comforting when I think about all the times where it's like, oh yeah, I did get too high, and it's like it was marginal on whether or not I've never had a freak out high. Like I'm always able to keep it. I do think that's also a major benefit of like psychedelics. And I was even talking about this with somebody else, and this is like a real thing. Like if you can learn how to manage your anxiety when you're hallucinating and thinking that you're dying, it's like after that, it's like anything that makes you nervous is like it's like you just did weight training, dude. Regular, no, seriously, like regular things that used to freak me out are just like were put into perspective probably more than anything from that. Of just being like, all right, well, I'm not fucking tripping on LSD right now.
Yeah.
And if I was able to keep it together then, I can manage myself in this situation too.
I use my mania the way you use psychedelics.
Yeah. So,
Well,
so
dude, being
how
a-
many tabs of acid is the equivalent to being homeless?
But
Like, how many do you have to take where then you can just walk out into the night and be like, ah, yes, my home.
No, but it's the same skills, man. Where like I would feel myself start to freak out, and then you just kind of like systematically shut down like what is freaking you out, and you kind of like put blinders up, and you're like, I'm gonna get through this. You start counting the hours down. Something that I learned how to do when I was too high, like when you're tripping too hard and you think you're losing your mind. It's like I figured out how to make the time pass. Like you count the hours down until whatever's unpleasant isn't happening anymore. Some real shit, dude.
All right, man.
I don't know. The way
no,
that you're talking
you-
about doing acid sounds like being molested.
Well, here's the thing: when it's really traumatic like that, it is. It's a really upsetting experience that you don't want to pass. And these are not skills that you should be like
Are
employing
you
in
me
every
tooing
day.
psychedelics right now?
I'm me doing psychedelics.
Uh-huh.
I was raped by big acid. But when you're in a situation, when you're in a high stress situation, those skills are actually valuable. Of just being like, you will get through this. It's fine. Talk yourself through it, and like and. It's like, dude, how do you think I fucking like when I didn't? How do you
I'm
think I got through
imagining Nick-
walking 8 hours to fucking donate plasma to make $30?
All right.
I'm imagining you just like getting gangbanged by the mechanical elves.
Yeah, the machine elves.
Yeah, the machine elves.
I was good. Okay, wait. I was gonna. I had, aside from the acid shit, I had something that I was going to say about. You were talking about fish doing drugs, excited delirium. People on drugs. It doesn't matter. I can't remember.
Is the guy getting pulled out of his mom's
Oh,
house?
it's so fucking funny, dude. Because this guy, he keeps saying that he thinks he's pretty sure that someone's gonna grab him on the dick and the balls, and they're like, "We're not gonna do that." And he goes, "Mom, go out to the back." He goes, "Get the shovel and poke all their backs out."
I just remembered this video of this guy. I forget. It was a video. It was on like Vimeo or something. It was this dude at Bonnaroo in like 2008 or something, and the video is called like "Naked Wizard Gets Arrested at Bonnaroo." It's just this old man, like white hair, fat, just nude, and he's trying to do spells. And then the police keep coming. They're like, "Sir, you need to put your clothes on."
Yeah.
That's gonna be Nick in like the climate apocalypse.
like he
wandering the
won't
wasteland
do
of
it.
society.
Yeah. He keeps just like doing incantations on them, and they have to like handcuff him, and he's naked. They're like, "Ah, fuck!" Like, they keep accidentally touching his dick and ass.
Dude,
Like,
that's
furious.
major power move.
Yeah.
Major power move on that guy's part.
Just be nude.
Yeah, dude.
It's like a fucking Tom Hardy and Bronson, dude. Just like getting naked, greasing his little ass dick up, and just fighting motherfuckers.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
that's
is
what I'm
so
gonna
great.
do. Like when we get arrested by the thought police for this podcast, what I'm gonna do is they're gonna be swarming outside. I'm just gonna get nude and grease myself up and make a run.
Yeah. Dude, my favorite part.
I run out, they instantly shoot me in the head.
No, the bullets will fucking slip off the grease.
Yeah,
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 dude, they'll just
you're
slide
right.
around.
Yeah.
My favorite part in Bronson is when he incapacitates all those guards just so he can do arts and crafts.
Oh, it's
Do
so
you remember what
fucking
I'm
Such a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, that's one of those. It's like I'll throw it on like that entire movie, or like the training montage in Taxi Driver, where it's like I need to get my shit together. I haven't been going to the
Oh,
gym
you
for
just
2
put
weeks.
that on as like a pump up?
Yeah,
All right,
I'll
and
put those
you're
on.
gonna give me the side eye for being a fucking whack job.
No, those are sick ass movies, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but putting on the training montage from Taxi Driver to pump yourself up
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
but-
insane.
But Nick, Robert De Niro is the hero in that movie.
Yeah,
You're right.
the
I'm
rules,
sorry.
bitch.
All right.
You're
You're right.
disobeying the rules
we
two
just
ways.
did.
Yeah.
You're right. I know. I
Yeah.
just said
I
this.
tried
You're right.
explaining that to somebody.
Rule number 3 and 1.
Do not be rude. Robert De Niro is the hero. That's it.
Do not be rude again, and then don't disrespect the president.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Isn't
He's
that
doing-
number 2?
It's number 2. He's doing
Yeah.
a good job.
Which one is women should be terrorized?
Well, that ties into Robert De Niro as the hero. That was actually the first one because Robbie and I were watching Cape Fear. I was like, I like De Niro's good in this movie. I like him. I was like, women should be terrorized. He's so good at terrorizing women in Cape Fear.
That's such a funny sentence. We stopped including that in the rules because we're just like, that's a bad soundbite.
Yeah.
But
We are definitely canceled after this one.
I'm
not.
definitely because I was like considering should I post about this on my Instagram.
We can also
I'll
we
post
don't
the
have to
first one, but not the second one.
Yeah, we
I'm not
don't-
posting about this.
we
one.
also we don't have to put them all on YouTube anymore. We could just like only stream them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we.
Or stream them, put them behind the
I wanna
the
put-
Hard Times Patreon or something.
I think we should
Ooh.
put them behind the Hard Times Patreon.
Okay.
And I think that people have a good enough taste of it now that they know that it's work. Because like, yeah, I think that they'll like it. But if you want to see these, I know my facial expressions are getting a big response in the Discord.
People really love to see each of us. We take turns sweating as the spotlight shines on us and our flaws.
Yeah, it's bad.
God damn, dude.
I really like that. Parts 1 and 2 had their own distinct flavor.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, dude, it's like Mad Max and the Road Warrior, right? Like this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this is something else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yo, so I don't know if there's a way that we can tell this story that you're comfortable with, but can we talk about Halloween as a close?
You know the one detail I want to leave out.
He said to
Yeah,
me
yeah.
he did not want to talk about
So
this.
No.
Oh.
I said I'm cool talking about it, but
Uh-huh.
just you know the detail.
I do.
Yeah, just as long as you leave that one little detail out,
Uh-huh.
let's fucking go, dude.
All right, hell
Yeah.
yeah. so on Halloween, we all went to a party, and you just behaved so hilarious.
I thought you were good. Were you bad?
I was bad.
It's funny, man, because that was the night where
was a bad boy.
I was a good drunk.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
you were.
Yeah, and you
I
were.
was bad. Okay.
For you, getting drunk, it's like the Targaryens, where it's like every time Nick gets drunk, they flip a coin.
Yeah.
either like you're either just like a terror, or you're just like all my friends are so talented.
No, me getting drunk is like Russian roulette, but the bullet is a nice time. So,
One out of every 6 times.
yeah, but it's like a great time.
It's a great time. And
So,
then
it was good up until and
yeah, go on.
So we're all just kicking it, the boys, chatting up, being problematic at this party, having a good time,
Yeah.
and
I was telling people I was Mexican.
yeah, you're just, yeah.
I hit it off with a girl dressed like Jack Skellington. I ignored a bunch of red flags.
So at some point, so everything was cool except for the music. The music was like fucking weird and like not
played
good.
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
they were
sweet-
playing like hilariously white music.
Yeah, and so I was like, the vibe, it's like dark, it's smoky, people are drinking. Like, I don't want to dance right now, but let's get some to like get people moving. So I was like, Daddy Yankee Gasolina. That's like everybody, regardless of the culture, loves that song.
You fucking
Untrue.
goddamn, you Mexican.
Shut the fuck up. But the way that you presented it, like you gave, like I think you just assumed like, oh, everyone's been in my head this whole time and they know my train of thought. So you just like lurched at the guy with the aux cord and you're like, hey, play Gasolina.
I was like, hey, yo, my man, you're just like, play Gasolina. Like, just like, let's get motherfuckers hype. Play Gasolina. And then this fucking pasty, fucking
Yeah.
white, pudgy, fucking bearded nerd piece of shit looks at me and he scoffs. He goes, oh, okay. Yeah, we'll add that to the rotation.
And then he puts on Another One Bites the Dust.
Yeah.
And you're just,
And I just,
you're going Super Saiyan.
dude, I felt the fucking, you know what it was? I felt like I was, because I like went to like middle school and high school with like a bunch of those like rich, like fucking soft ass white kids, and I felt like I was in middle school again. The white kids were laughing.
You
at
got
me.
fucking colonialed.
Yeah, I really did. I got fucking colonialism cucked, dude. So I was just like walking like up and down like around the party, like looking for a restroom. Just like
Oh yeah.
fucking glaring at like
I
all the
and,
white
remember
and
people there.
explain your outfit too.
I was wearing a tracksuit, a black Adidas tracksuit, and a Soviet military cap.
Yeah. Which is just a hilarious
Which
outfit
looked
to have a tantrum.
sick, dude.
Thank
I
you.
mean, that's
It did
honestly
look sick.
Thank you.
that's the uniform of 2020 for
It's the
sure.
20
But
Dude,
it's
that's the
extremely
way to go.
funny to be like stomping around.
Yeah, just like just like watching like a fucking just like a crowd of like white people like taking up the bathroom because they're like fucking doing coke or whatever, and I'm just like, I gotta take a fucking piss in this fucking white bitch. I'm gonna get the fuck out. And so I
fucking
just like
gentrifying my bathroom.
Yeah,
from
dude.
the fucking bathroom. Yo, I remember when this fucking neighborhood used to be hard. This is fucking bullshit. Da, 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 da.
Doing drugs that were manufactured by your little cousins,
By my
probably.
little fucking cousins, dude.
Yeah.
How dare they? So I just like it fucking just like brewed into this fucking thing where I've been told that by the end of the night I was sitting on the porch, like on the front lawn.
You were like crying talking about slashing white people
Yeah,
with razor
I was like,
blades.
yo, back in the day, I wouldn't let nobody disrespect me like that. Yo, I would have pulled the fucking razor on that bitch. I would have cut that motherfucker. Da, 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 da,
You
da.
kept saying to me, you were like, look, I didn't bring any razor blades. And I'm like, yeah, it didn't even occur to any of us that you would.
Why would you bring
Like, why would
razor
you?
blades?
Why would you bring razor? Like, you're opening your wallet to show me you didn't have razor blades and change just flying.
Yeah, as I apparently Brendan said, as I like
Yeah.
pulled out my wallet to show that I had no knives.
Yeah.
just like a rain of coins. Just
Yeah,
like,
just
Yeah.
pennies. And then I'm trying to like seal the deal with this girl. So like this girl's waiting for her Uber to pick up, and I'm trying to like be like, hey, you leaving? All right, it was great meeting you. Sorry about my friend. And you're just like, I will fucking stab every white fucking colonizer. And I'm just like, oh, he's feeling kind of goofy. Anyway, so yeah, like we should hang out again.
as I'm like, yo, I would fucking
Julian, please stop talking about killing whites.
That's the thing is, and what really like upset me about that was not that I was like wilding out talking about stabbing people. It was that I like became one of those like back in the day what I would have done. Back in the day, it's like fuck back in the day. If you're not gonna do that shit now, shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's where you're going with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so your take on this
Like, I
wasn't. So you're embarrassed with your behavior because you didn't follow through.
Because you didn't follow through.
Yeah.
I thought you were like, yeah, I was acting harder than I really was. It's like, no. You
There was a point in my life where I would have absolutely done that.
Yeah?
It was around the time where I talked about like getting robbed.
Right,
at the
getting
place.
robbed.
I was super paranoid. I couldn't leave my house without like a fucking razor in my pocket and like a knife in the other one.
you
Just
get in
like
fights? You get in fights a lot when you were younger?
when I was younger.
You ever kill a
few.
man?
No, no, never stabbed somebody. But there was there were situations.
That's a yes, folks.
No, there were situations that have happened.
The sign of the cross, that's the Mexican wink to the camera.
No, there were the situation. I didn't.
Because it's a little, in fact, Mexicans can only blink.
Yeah, their heads are too big. They can't. They don't have the muscle control. Just wink.
Oh, fuck, my head hurts.
I'm sorry, buddy. Go on.
No, but so there are like big situations where I was like, okay, I've been pushed to like a certain point, and like I knew that had things turned out differently, I knew how I would have acted.
Yeah.
And I know I was like perfectly capable, like doing some shit like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was more so like being one of those guys who's like, I used to do this, I used to do that, but now I'm not like that, and I just hate those kind of people.
Yeah. You should be murdering people still.
No, I should accept the fact that like I'm not that fucking guy. Like I'm a fucking college student who's like on track to like become a college professor.
Until this is released.
Until this is released, I have no business talking about stabbing motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that is what you're saying. That makes more sense. To
Yeah.
me. Yeah. I thought you were saying what Brendan was saying, which is like, I should have stabbed a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was
I
talking
should
a
have
big
killed
game.
that man with the
Yeah.
aux cord.
yeah, dude, just fucking ooh. Oh, dude, slitting his throat and then just fucking playing gasolina. Yeah.
You kill him with the aux cord. It's like The Godfather, where they leave the gun, take the cannoli scene.
No, but yeah, dude. It was real.
Like, what is that?
Oh, that was in my pocket. I just took it out. It's, a Mexican woman was trying to save my soul, and I told her that I already.
Oh, okay, I thought you were going to read it for
Jesus
us.
fucking Christ!
Yeah, dude. How will you die?
How will you die?
How will you die, dude?
Yeah. And then Bible verses.
Oh, by his own hands.
Yeah.
No.
Oh
Well,
shit! It's got a translation on the back.
Yeah. That might be fair. Because
Dude,
what am
this
I
is
gonna
some
do?
Bullshit like fucking Protestant church. Get this the fuck, yo. Catholicism or get fucked.
What am I gonna do? Let somebody else kill me? That's a major cuck move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let some drunk fat boy stab you at a party for not playing the right music.
Oh yeah, this is a Protestant fucking church.
Yeah. Fuck that shit, dude.
Well, that's in the wrong language if it's Protestant.
No, there's like a, you know what it is? It's people who like have had like, if you have a son in jail and you're a Mexican lady, you're a Protestant because you've like exhausted like all the faith you can get out of Catholicism.
Really?
And so you need like a personal relationship with Jesus to help you with the fact that you like that your kid is a fucking killer.
Because it's more comforting.
Yeah, it's a little more.
There's less fear in
It's funny, man.
Protestantism.
It's funny because white Catholics just make exceptions for themselves.
I mean, all Catholics do, but
Yeah.
there's not as much as like white Catholics.
Catholicism's actually pretty cool because it is the religion where they explicitly, even though they can be pretty fucking strict, it's the religion where they're explicitly like, yeah, just take what you want from this, like, and because they're trying to convert as many fucking people as they can.
It's also and
They're
there's something-
losing number. It's like Vietnam, the draft.
Well,
They're
unfortunately,
like, fuck, we sent over all the good ones.
yeah. Well, they keep raping the boys. That's not going to endear you too much. So like,
Yeah.
it's weird to have like, you know,
I'm
like,
just imagining an altar boy running down the street with napalm on him.
just hot priest cum on his back. And so that's how they get. That's how they get people back. Where they're just like, all right, look, we weren't following the Bible literally. That's
now they're trying to with the woke pope and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's shit. That's all. I can't figure out what the deal with the woke pope is, because it does seem to be PR to like get people more comfortable with Catholicism, but Catholics don't really seem to like him.
And
I can't tell if he's acting like, because the church, a lot of like the fucking like the cardinals and the higher ups like in the Catholic Church are not like, they seem themselves like kind of relaxed about the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know where the Catholic Church stands or like what its actual views are.
It's like the thing with like any hierarchy. You got like the people at the top.
It's a money machine.
It's a money machine, but also like the people at the very top have such little control because they're so like distant, like abstracted from the people at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you can have like motherfuckers at the local level who want to think whatever they can. You can have like at the same church like a really woke like Monsignor who is like going to like fucking like pro-immigration marches, and then like a visiting priest who's like fucking like the heretics will like burn in hell.
Right.
Like fucking kill the abortionists or whatever.
So like the Catholic Church truly, the impression I get from it is that it's actually not truly like that unified at all. Because most people's idea of Catholicism, especially when I think about like back home, it's literally just whatever their priest was like
absolutely
preaching at their church.
Yeah. We had like at my church, we had like a really woke priest, like a visit. Yeah. He was like, this was around the time like that first like round of like sort of like pro-immigration marches.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He only fingered the kids.
Yeah.
He was real woke, so he didn't even suck their dick.
No, he took them on dates. Yeah, he took them on dates.
Yeah.
Made them feel beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He respected the boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't leave DNA.
Don't leave.
Be a smart priest.
Don't leave DNA, baby. Glove up.
Glove up.
So we're at an hour if we want to take this in for a landing.
Oh yeah, we can take it in for a landing. Sorry, we were getting into the politics of the Catholic Church.
I mean, you can.
What were you about to say about it?
No, I was just gonna say that the fact that it's like a hierarchy and it's so hard to like really penetrate, like get into that hierarchy and like sort of become like a prominent member of like the clergy makes it that like the vast majority of followers like aren't crazy. There's something about like not having that personal relationship with God that Protestantism has, where like people aren't like fucking maniacs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're starting to let priests in South America have wives now, right? But it's literally just to spread the faith. Like the Vatican is condoning it for I think a set number of priests, but I think it's just because it's like it's a tactic to spread Catholicism.
Oh, so it's like a liquor license where like you got to wait until someone's wife dies before you can get a wife.
Yeah, I might be wrong, man. I want to say South
It's
America.
like taxi medallions.
It's like I like auctioning off like the pussy pass for like $7 million.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers taking out loans just for the pussy.
Yeah.
I think it's for people who are.
you do it like evangelical style where you're like, and it's been a number of Sundays since we've had $100 bill in the plate. Please, I'm trying to get pussy. Dear God, I need to get some fucking goddamn sniffs.
God damn. That's hilarious.
Look, why did Christ die on the cross if I can't fuck?
That's facts, dude. Amen.
All right, and I think that's probably the perfect pin to put on it.
Yeah. You got anything to close on?
Nah, I guess just follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
BH Bolivar, BHBOLIVAR. I think I got like a show in 2 weeks that I'll post about.
Sick.
Yeah.
Buy the Hard Times book.
And then I got some plugs. If you guys want to catch me, I'm going to be home because I know we have a lot of Maryland listeners. I'm going to be home for a little bit in December. And I'm adding more shows, but the 2 shows you can catch me at right now, December 26th, I'll be at the Crown. I don't know the time on that. And on December 17th, I'll be at this place called Babies on Fire. It's right next to Soundgarden. It's like this awesome music shop in Baltimore.
Yeah.
That show's going to be sick. It's hosted by Elizabeth Norman, who's a really awesome comic from Baltimore.
Oh, she's great.
That'll be sick.
Hell
So yeah,
yeah.
come out to that, please. I wanna see you guys.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Hell yeah. That's our show.
Knock, knock, open up, it's me, the crazy, shady, faded fucker, so rock the G. See you lady, make a baby, lead her on in peace. Only time I give a fuck is for my own release. That's why I own these streets. Straight up, portfolio showing growth, fuck a pay cut. Yeah, you know I stay slut. Catch me in the spot, looping up for the self-suck. Oh fuck, I busted already, I'm coming bucket so heavy. My dream of cream coming steady, now my mouth open.